This is a children's storybook on Amazon that made over $176,000 in passive income. This is my dog who I put in my own storybook that I'll be selling on Amazon. Today I will show you how you can launch a similar business selling books online with no money and no skills. What? Everything from scratch with the power of AI to generate the idea, the plot, and even high quality pictures to go along with the book. So if you're interested in this highly lucrative passive income idea, let's dive right in. While brainstorming ideas for my next side also to attempt for my video, I wanted to incorporate an idea to use the power of AI and the amazing ChatGPT to start a simple business that can turn into a passive income. While looking through Amazon to find my next winning product, I came across storybooks for kids. You might be wondering why this is anything of interest, but after doing some deep dive into the analytics, I was astounded by the revenue this simple storybook brings in. This book has roughly 14,000 reviews, so if we do the math, 14,000 multiplied by $7.31 is $102,340 of revenue from this single book. If we look at the author's profile, we can see that she has many more storybooks. This book with 979 ratings multiplied by $13.99, that's over $13,000. And this other one made over $225,000. And guess what? Anyone can publish these books using Amazon KDP at no cost. You will only have to pay a commission when you get a sale. So obviously my brain got me thinking that I can probably create similar books to these using ChatGPT, publish them on Amazon, and generate some passive income while sleeping. So to help as many people as possible, I will go over how we can do this step by step. I will also do this and share my results in my $0 to $1,000 challenge video, so subscribe to find out. First, before making a children's storybook, we need to develop a story idea. And because the author I've shown earlier focuses on storybooks for kids under 3 years old, I want to target this age group. I already know what characters I would like to use in my book, but I will show you how to get ideas using ChatGPT. I asked to create storybook titles for children under 3 years old. You can see how simple it is for us to create storybook ideas. To take this further, I wanted to include my pet poodle because why not? So I asked to create storybook titles for children under 3 years old, including a character named Buddy, the brown toy poodle, and a girl named Jamie, her owner. The AI instantly spews out 10 exciting titles we can work with. The first one is Buddy and Jamie's Happy Day. That sounds more like a chapter than a title. Buddy and Jamie's fun-filled friendship is not bad, but I want something more captivating. Jamie and Buddy's walk in the woods. Now that sounds interesting to read and sounds like we can fill it with many chapters. To train the AI with our storyline, I asked to explain what the storybook would be about based on our chosen title. It sounds like the story is about Buddy and Jamie taking a stroll in the woods and finding their way back home with the importance of friendship and sticking together during tough times. This sounds good, so we can move on and create the chapters for the book. Instantly after asking for outline, ChatGPT gave us 7 chapters with a quick summary of each chapter. You can see chapter 1 is a beautiful day for a walk, chapter 2 is lost in the woods, building a shelter, and so on. With our amazing outline, let's start creating the storyline for each chapter. I think this is the craziest part about using AI because I'm about to show you how easy and quickly we can create a book. But first, I want to choose a writing style for our AI to implement in creating the story. So after some research, I found 3 writing styles that we can consider. 1, rhyme story, past or present tense story, and first and third person story. I simply copied the first chapter and asked it to make a past and present tense story. The story seems good, but it just doesn't sound interesting enough. I then pasted the chapter and asked for a rhyme story. I actually like this type of writing style, but it's really up to you here, as you can ask for a different writing style that suits your taste. Then I asked for the same with the remaining chapters, and in just few minutes, I had the entire story ready to go that would possibly generate hundred if not thousands of dollars of passive income if sold correctly. One thing I want to cover before moving to create our illustration images is that some of you may be worried that Amazon may have an AI detection tool implemented in their system. As of now, we don't know yet, but worry not because we can reword our story using a simple website called Quillbot. But for our demonstration here, I'll slightly reword my story to avoid any detection. We can also check for AI using a website called writer.com. We can see even without paraphrasing, it's showing that it's 96% human generated content. That's how sophisticated and well ChatGPT performs. Now, I hope you're ready for what's coming next, which is honestly mind-blowing when I first discovered it. We got our amazing title and the plot, so we need a fantastic illustration to go along with it. We can hire artists to create artwork, but why bother doing that when we can use AI art generator to do it 100% free? I'm sure you're familiar with text to image using AI. There are a ton of apps that allow you to generate original images using text to describe the image. That's precisely what we'll be doing here using a Midjourney tool. Let me show you how I generated this image of my first chapter, and believe me, I have tried so many other text to image tools out there and nothing comes close to Midjourney and its capabilities. It's also completely free to generate up to 25 images. I'll leave the link in the description for you to sign up for free. Once you click the link, join their Discord server. You can enter any of the rooms on the left called newbies. To generate our first chapter image, we can type in the prompt /imagine. From there, we can copy the first chapter outline that we got from ChatGPT earlier. For my book, I will copy and paste the sentence, Jamie and Buddy set out for a walk in the woods on a sunny day. You can take this further and describe it in more details to get an image you're thinking of. Since I want to make sure that the character is a little Asian girl and a poodle, I'll make sure to describe that. I use the command line, a cute brown toy poodle and a little Asian girl who is 8 years old, looking worried, lost in a sunny and dense forest scene, Ghibli Studio style 4K. You can see how I also type Ghibli Studio style, a type of drawing style that I like, and I also type 4K, which is just the image's resolution. After our prompt, we will receive 4 variations of our images as shown here. On the bottom, there are 8 buttons. U1, U2, U3, and U4 are used to upscale your chosen image to make it into a higher quality image. The V1, V2, V3, and V4 are to create variations of that selected image in a similar style and composition. I like the third image shown here, but I'm actually not going to use the upscale button here because it will alter the image a bit from this to this. So what we can do here is to go ahead and download this entire image and crop it to show only the third image. Then from this free upscaling tool website called replicate.com, we can upload our image and set it to scale 8 times the original size. You should upscale at least 4 times to use it in a book. We can compare the before and after images and clearly see how crispy it looks now. Let's now create another image for the other part of the chapter outline. What's amazing about Midjourney is that we can create similar looking images to our first one to keep it consistent for the remainder of our book. Return to the Discord chat and start a chat with the Midjourney bot on the right. Then upload the original crop image we downloaded, and this is not the upscale one since the upscale image is too large. After that, we can grab the message link, start the prompt to generate the image, and paste the link before we paste our chapter outline. I repeated this step, and in just about 30 to 40 minutes, I had the rest of the chapter illustrations ready to go. If you still need help using Midjourney, please comment below. Our final step is combining everything we've made so far using canva.com, for this is the simplest way to do since it's completely free and very beginner friendly to generate a professional looking storybook with no design skills needed. Once you head to canva.com, search for a storybook template. You can choose to use any of these templates, but since we'll add our story plot over our image, we can go for the blank storybook. Upload the AI generated image by dragging and dropping it into the blank template. Then we can copy the first chapter story story outline that we generated from our ChatGPT earlier and paste it over the image. Adjust the text to fit the style of the book and the image by changing the font color, font style, and other things that seems fit. After completing the chapter's first part, go ahead and duplicate the page. Now you can simply replace the image with the second one and replace the text with the next part of the chapter. After replicating this step for all the chapters, congratulations, you now successfully created a storybook from scratch. Now uploading this book and marketing it on Amazon KDP will require a whole video to explain it. Frankly, this is my first time attempting to sell this as well, and I will definitely share the results in my upcoming videos, so make sure to subscribe for the results. Remember that all of this is not the hardest part. The hardest thing is to actually take action and implement this strategy. So many people watch my videos and do not take action. So please go out there today and just start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.